make sourdough bread, which is one of the most iconic breads that there is. There's a lot of mystery and there's a lot of literature about how to make great sourdough bread out there. What I'm interested in is teaching you how to make a very simple, basic, delicious loaf in your own home and with as little fuss as possible. Now, at the center of every great sourdough is a great, healthy, vibrant sourdough starter. We're going to teach you how to maintain that starter, keep it super vibrant, and give you the oomph that's going to make amazing bread in your own home. So great sourdough is actually very simple. 4 ingredients: flour, water, salt, and the all-important sourdough starter. And we're going to take those 4 ingredients and make something incredible and show you how to do it super easy without all the faff. So for our 2 loaves, we're going to use 1 kilo of strong flour. We've got 675 mils of water. We've got our 450 grams of lovely, ready to go starter. So we're going to pop it in the mixer. And she's just going to mix together just nice and easy on the slower speed. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes and now we're just going to turn this off and give that a 20-minute rest. Then we're just going to add our salt, 25 grams, and mix it for another 5 minutes. So now we're ready to put it in a bowl and start the proving process. Right now, I'm just going to dab a little bit of olive oil on top. Pop that in a warm space and let it come up, and when it's nice and proved, nearly doubled in size, then I'm going to actually knock it down a little bit and pull it together, and that's going to aid the structure. It's risen nearly to the rim. There's a few little bubbles starting to appear, and I'm just going to go in with my hand and grab it and pull it across, and the olive oil we put in the bottom of the bowl is going to let me do that. Okay, so 45 minutes is up and this is looking beauty. Compared to last time, we've got some massive big bubbles just popping up, and that is just a really good indicator that things are really starting to move. So it's the same deal again. We're going to give this a knock back and a wee stretch. The texture of the dough is changing the more I manipulate it, and it's actually getting less sticky as well. Okay, so 3rd time's a charm. So I'm going to go in again. You can see already the difference. The structure has changed completely. So just give this another half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we're into the fun stuff of shaping it. So remember, this is going to be 2 loaves. Now I'm just going to put a little bit more flour on top, and I'm just going to cut down straight through the middle. I stretch it from one side into the center and go in a circular motion. And because you've got flour underneath, you can spin it around. With cupped hands, I'm going to roll it in a circle, and we get this lovely smooth dough, and you can see the gorgeous little air bubbles that are still trapped inside. Dust more flour. It's just going to stop the tea towel from sticking, and we're just going to fold that over like that. Super easy. We're just going to chuck it in a small plastic bag, and that is going to go into the fridge now. You don't want to leave it too long in the fridge. 12 hours is particularly good. Okay, so we've got a sourdough that we made yesterday. It's been in the fridge since yesterday afternoon. If it seems lovely and plump, just has a nice little feel to it, I would bake that straight away. And if it doesn't seem like it's got enough rise, just give it that little bit of extra time. I've already got my oven preheating to 260 degrees on a fan bake, and I've got my pot ready to go with the lid. Everything's gonna be hot. Now I'm gonna lift this up and carefully transfer that into the pot without touching it. And then I'm gonna get a nice serrated knife, and I'm gonna quickly just slice it. I'm just gonna turn that around. I wanna get my lid back on as soon as possible and get that into the oven. So by cooking in a pot like this, it's going to have maximum amount of steam retention. It's not going to be lost to the oven. That thing is going to rise as much as possible. It's going to take 15 minutes at least before we want to take that lid off, and it should still be quite pale. It's not going to colour up until we remove that lid and expose it to the outside heat of the oven. So now I'm in the process of just finishing the cooking by colouring it up. So that'll be another 10 minutes. So there you go. That's how you make great sourdough at home, and hopefully we've given you the courage to take that extra step and use that starter that you've been given. And if you haven't got one, ask one from a friend, and you could be making bread like this real soon. And just remember, it's a work of progression that the more you do it, the easier it gets, and it's all about being familiar with your ingredients. And sourdough is such a tactile bread. It's a bread that you really need to feel and get in tune with to get really great results. So enjoy the journey, and I'll see you soon.